I need y'all to capitalize off of this move. People are getting rich right in front of your eyes. When I trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, crypto is just booming. I recommend y'all get into this before the train leaves the station. That's why you're hearing Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. It's because of this pandemic and the value of the US dollar going down. Now you may be asking, okay, how do I actually get started? How do I actually trade? Like, what do I use to trade? When it hits a high, you can't just hop into it. You have to wait for it to dip. There's also this other thing that a lot of people don't know about. Hey beautiful people, my name is Peace and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a very in-depth video about cryptos, but most importantly about Bitcoin. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Peace. I am a 19-year-old Forex, crypto, and stock trader and investor, and I've been trading for the past year and a half, almost 2 years now. So I've been doing this for a while and I don't plan to stop anytime soon. Here on YouTube, I make college-related content, personal development, but also personal finance. And this is the second episode of my series titled, Why Didn't I Learn This in School? And in this series, essentially, I teach you guys what you don't learn in school. I teach you about personal finance, about how to make money, about how to save money, how to budget, how to make money work for you, how to invest, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell so you get notified when the videos do come out. And without further ado, let's get started. So in this video, I'm going to go over the difference between trading and investing. What are cryptocurrencies? How to buy and sell cryptos like the brokers that we use. What coins to buy. When to buy them. How to earn interest on cryptos, which a lot of people don't know about. So I'm going to give you a little bit secret, okay? I'm going to give you a little secret. Most importantly, the risk and things you should keep in mind before you invest. Now, I really recommend that you watch this video in its entirety because you don't want to watch one part and think you understand what Bitcoin is, what crypto is. Like, this is your money. You can't play around with it. But I leave the timestamps down below, so if you want to skip to a certain part, you can. You could have landed on my video for multiple reasons. You could be here because you heard about Bitcoin and cryptos, but you're not entirely sure, so you just want to check it out, research on the internet, which is great. That's the great first step, and I applaud you for doing that because not a lot of people will do that. Or you heard about Tesla buying Bitcoin and how it shot up to I think it shot up to like 47,000 the first time when he did that. Y'all, editing piece here, but guys, I filmed this video February 14th. Today is February 22nd. Literally only 8 days later, and it's increased by $11,000. On February 14th, it was 47K. Today, it just hit an all-time high of $58,000. If this is not enough reason for you to invest into Bitcoin, I don't know what will. In 8 days, it increased by $11,000, and I was in it the whole time. I was in it even before that. I need you guys to invest. I need you to watch this video in its entirety so you do not just hop into the market blind. 8 days, 11K. And you want to get it because of FOMO, you don't want to miss out, but you're not entirely sure. Once again, you're on the right channel. Or you're just interested in learning more about cryptos and investing because the school system does not teach you this. And if that's you, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I do come out with my videos. But regardless of whatever reason you're here for, I'm here to help you out and literally go over everything there is to know about Bitcoin and cryptos. Before we get started, I am not a financial advisor. I am not telling you do this, do this, do this. I'm just telling you what I know about the market from almost 2 years of trading in it and how I can help you. Do not take my word as the end all be all. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there because I don't want to be held liable for anything. Bitcoin is not a scam, crypto is not a scam, but there are some scammers out there, so be on the lookout. Like, do not ever give someone your money for them to invest for you. And sometimes when people make this kind of videos, there are always people in the comments acting like the person who uploaded the video. So if you see someone in the comment with my name asking for you to send them money, this and that, it's not me. Like, do not fall for that, okay? But let's get into it. First of all, let's talk about what it means to trade and what it means to invest. And that can be for cryptos, it can be for stocks, it can be for Forex, it can be for anything. So when someone invests, that's them like putting money into something or like a stock and literally waiting for it to increase in value over time. That's investment. That's what it means to invest. Most people are investors. They just put the money in and make the money work for them over time, acquire interest and compound interest and all that. That is investing. But there's a difference between that and trading. Trading is you actively working day in and day out, or maybe like every couple days or every week or so of you buying and selling a stock or crypto or forex currency. So for example, all right, y'all, so I'm a visual person, so let me show you what I mean. So when people invest, that's like them buying this pack of gum and just like forgetting about it. I put it off to the side or something and forget about it until, oh, in a month or two or in a year, I'm like, oh shoot, I had this gum this time. Oh my God, it's not one, but it's two. That's investing. But trading, that's like, you know, today you buy a piece of a stock or you buy a crypto or you buy a currency for forex, and you buy one this day, the next day you buy another one. In a month or a week, you buy another one. That's you constantly buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. I know this is a little silly, but I'm a visual person, and if that helped you, give me a like or something or comment down below so I know that it helped. But that's the difference. And I do both. So for cryptos, I'm an investor and a trader. I invest into cryptos using Coinbase and Binance, and that is two apps that I'll talk about later on in this video. But I also trade it each and every day with my MetaTrader 4 app, and it's free on the App Store. But I literally buy and sell, and I make money both ways. And I'm gonna drop some screenshots of that, of me trading cryptos, and I trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple. So for Forex, I'm also a trader and an investor. I trade it day in and day out, but I also invest in it, I guess you could say, because I can hold a trade for a long period of time. I can hold it for days, I can hold it for weeks. I haven't held it for months yet, but that's possible. And as for stocks, right now I'm just an investor, so I just put my money in and making my money work for me. But in a few months, I do want to expand my circle and learn how to be constantly buying and selling. For stocks, for you to be constantly buying and selling, being a trader for stocks, that's called trading options. Y'all keep that in mind. We've talked about the difference between trading and investing. So let's talk about what crypto is. Crypto is short for cryptocurrency. Crypto is literally just digitalized currency. Like, it's not owned by a government. Let me give y'all a little backstory on it. So there are 1,600 cryptos out in the universe, somewhere out there. But most people don't know about the big three and a few of the alternative coins, the altcoins. So the big three, that's Bitcoin, Ripple, and Ethereum. And I'll go over all of that in this video. But let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, oh my God. Bitcoin is like the cryptocurrency. That's what people are raving about. And as of today, y'all, this morning, like at 3 a.m., Bitcoin hit 49K. This has never ever happened before. Like literally last week or a few days ago, it was literally just 30K. This is ridiculous. Crypto is just booming, and I have money in so many different places, so I'm able to capitalize off this move, and that's why I'm trying to put y'all onto as well. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that was created by Satoshi Nakamoto back in 2009. So back in 2009, it was worth pennies, y'all. Now it's worth 49K. So Bitcoin is a way to exchange money without government interference, and let's not lie, sometimes the government gets in our way, especially with the whole Robinhood fiasco. That's a whole nother story for another day, y'all. But Bitcoin is also backed by a blockchain. And think of a blockchain like a Google Doc that everyone has access to. You can see who made a transaction, how much, when it was made, and y'all, it has not been hacked yet. So this is a bulletproof, very secure cryptocurrency, so do not be scared of it. So a lot of people are probably confused as to why Bitcoin is moving like it's moving. So I don't know if you've seen a lot of articles that came out, but big dogs in the finance industry are buying Bitcoin and accepting Bitcoin as payments, which are all causing the value of Bitcoin to increase dramatically. When Elon Musk and Tesla bought like $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin skyrocketed $5,000, $38,000 to $43,000. And guess what? Your girl caught that move, okay? In both my Coinbase and my Robinhood, but also in my Forex MetaTrader 4 app, y'all. I need y'all to capitalize off of this move. People are getting rich right in front of your eyes, and I need you guys to need to be on it, but don't rush into it yet. I'm gonna go over how to do it the smart and the wise way. But also, because of this whole pandemic thing, the way that the US government has been pushing out and pumping out and printing out so much money to give out for the stimulus check, even though it may only be $600, that amount of money is decreasing the value of the US dollar. Think about it. When there's high supply, there's low demand. Because it's so much, it's like it's useless. Anybody can get it. And that's precisely what's happened. So because the value of the US dollar, which was once reversed, and which was once seen as the holy grail, because it's tanking, like, yo, it's tanking. Because the value of the US dollar is tanking, investors are now looking at other ways and other places to put their money so they can get a better bang for the buck. And what are they doing? They're putting it into gold, which is a nice alternative, but also they're putting it into Bitcoin. And that is what is happening in today's economy. That's why you're hearing Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. It's because of this pandemic and the value of the US dollar going down. Also, a key thing that people don't know, there can only be 21 billion Bitcoin out in circulation. And right now, we have 18.6 billion. So what's gonna happen when we get to 21? Stay tuned, y'all, because I'm not 100% sure. But once I figure out, I'm gonna let y'all know in the comment section below. Ooh, that rhymed. Now that I've talked about what Bitcoin is, now you may be asking, okay, how do I actually get started? How do I actually trade? Like, what do I use to trade? Great question. Now, there are different brokers. Is the app or the company or the system that we use to trade. There are different ones. Let me list them. There's Coinbase, and that's what most people use. That's like the easiest, user-friendly interface that most people like. The big C with the blue background, that's Coinbase. But there's also Bitfinance. There's also Binance. There's also Robinhood. The only thing with Robinhood is that like it doesn't allow you to take out your coins. You can only just like sell it and stuff. But it's still good. You just sell it when you're done. It's up to you. But most people use Coinbase, and the other one's about to finish listing. There's also Gemini. PayPal actually started accepting and storing Bitcoin as well. Like I told you, a lot of people are getting hip to this. So PayPal also does it as well. Cash App, I feel like a lot of people already know that. But Cash App, you know, buy Bitcoin, just let it rest there. You can do that as well. There's also crypto.com, which a lot of people use as well. Yes, it's an app, and yes, it has .com in the name of the app. So search up crypto.com if you want to use it. There's also this other thing that a lot of people don't know about. It's called a Ledger Nano. It looks like a USB drive. You use that to store your Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people be like, wait a minute, USB drive, I lose that every other day. Let me explain, because this is different. This is like more advanced than a USB drive. So essentially, it's this $59 USB drive, and you're able to move your Bitcoin around. And with this drive, this Ledger Nano, your Bitcoin is actually on the blockchain, and that's the most secure place it can be. Remember how I told y'all that nobody's cracked the blockchain yet? Precisely. So if your thing is on the Ledger Nano, it's literally on the blockchain. It's uncrackable. It's the safest place it could be. What about if you lose your actual Nano? It's a USB drive. Like, what if you lose that? Gotcha. So how this Ledger Nano works is that when you get it, it gives you a list of words and phrases that it wants you to like say and like write down somewhere. You write it down and you keep that somewhere safe. Do not take a picture of it. Do not upload it anywhere. Like, just write it down, keep it somewhere safe. Like, forget about it. Some people will say. But if you do happen to lose the actual physical drive, the actual physical Ledger Nano, no one can access it. No one can get into your Bitcoin without that key phrase. So even if you lose it, you're good. As long as you know that phrase, which you should. As long as you know that phrase, you're good. So it's like the most secure place. But I know it's a little bit expensive. It's $59. A lot of people not able to afford that. So for now, just use the other free methods that I mentioned before this one. There's also this app called Twilio Authorization, Twilio Authy, and essentially it's like a second factor authentication. You can actually use it for whatever Bitcoin storage form method you want to use. And even if they have your usernames and they have your login information and all that, they cannot access your Bitcoin storage unless if they have your phone. So don't lose your phone. So even though I just listed a few of the possible Bitcoin storage apps that you could use, they basically have the same format. When you get started, they ask for like personal information, your name, address, ID to verify that you are who you say you are, email address and stuff like that. So it's a pretty easy like setup process. So the next question I get a lot is that, okay, Peace, I got the app, I made my account, what do I do next? Now you actually have to fund your account. And how do you do that? You can do it using your debit card or using your bank account. With your debit or credit card, the bank fees are a little bit too high. Just too high. Just a little bit. So most people, and myself included, recommend that you just set up and connect your bank account. So it asks you for your account number and your routing number, and you set that up and you deposit whatever amount you want to deposit into your account. And it's as easy as that. Now, I also get a lot of questions about this as well. Okay, Peace, how do I connect to my account? So there's actually two ways. For one way, there's this whole automatic process. They just put your information in and it kind of does it for you. Or you can put it manually, and that's like you put that information yourself, and it'll send you pennies, like an exact amount to your bank account. And your job is to tell them the exact amount that they sent. So if they sent 4 cents, you have to say that you got 4 cents. If you say you got 9 cents, they will not believe that that account is yours because you got the number wrong. So now, which coin can you buy? Like I said, there are 1,600 different cryptos that you can invest into. However, let me list you a few of the top ones that I recommend that you invest. So you can get into Bitcoin, which you know about a little bit now. That has the largest market cap of 21 billion, like I mentioned. The next runner-up, That's Ethereum. Ethereum is like the big E. It's coming up there. And a lot of people don't know about this, but Ethereum is the platform and Ether is the actual currency. You can also invest into Ripple, and I invested into Ripple myself. Y'all, I have a little secret for y'all. So guys, right now, Ripple is worth about 60 cents. 60 cents. And guys, if you remember, about 10 years ago, Bitcoin was once also worth a few cents. So you can get into Ripple right now. That could become the next Bitcoin. Yo, a little pro tip. I got into it like when it was 25 cents. And because of our investment group, they told us to get into it. They know what they're doing. They're crypto masters. Our top earners told us to get into it and they saw the future that it had. So we got into it when it was worth 25 cents. I know people who bought 100 shares, 500 shares, so much of that. That was only worth 25 cents. And now it's worth 60. That is literally doubled, more than double the initial price. So y'all, be sure to get into Ripple. But hold your horses a little bit. I'm going to tell you how you can safely get into it, okay? Don't just jump into it because I said so. You can also invest into Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Litecoin, and so much more. I'm just giving y'all examples. Y'all just go research it yourself. Also, you do not have to invest in a whole Bitcoin. You do not have to invest in one whole coin. Bitcoin is worth $49,000. You do not have to invest in one whole coin. I don't have enough to invest in a whole coin yet. So what do? I invest in small pieces of it. You got paid $200? Invest $100 if you don't have any bills, of course. Invest $100 into it. Just a little bit. $100, that's like a very, very small percentage of what Bitcoin is worth. But at least you have a piece of the pie. And that's better than having nothing, isn't it? But also, if you don't invest into Bitcoin, just Bitcoin itself or any of the other cryptos, you can actually invest into Bitcoin mining companies. An example of this is called Riot Blockchain. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Riot Blockchain, and it is a Bitcoin mining company. We mine for Bitcoin. This is digitally mining, of course. Bitcoin is mined. So if we're mining for more Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin is increasing, that means the mining company is increasing as well because they have more work to do. So the Bitcoin mining company moves the exact same way that Bitcoin itself moves as well. So now, the time that you've been waiting for has come. You're interested in when to actually buy the Bitcoin. Now, this is literally one of the most important parts of this video. So I hope you guys stay to this part. Please do not hop into the market blind. Please, please, and please, I beg of you, because that's how you're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose so much money if you do that. You see a lot of people talking about it. Oh my God, Bitcoin, 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 crypto. This is nice. And your interest is peaked. That's why you're on this video. That's why you came this far. At the same time, don't do too much. Don't just jump into it without knowing what you're doing. They're talking about it. I'm talking about it because I know what I'm doing. But if you're hopping into it, yo, I want to show you something, okay? So right now, recently, Bitcoin is at an all-time high of about 49K. Because of so many things, because of Tesla, because of artists like Lil Yachty trying to get paid in Bitcoin and so much things. So it's at a high like this. This is just normal market structure, which you better be informed about. So let me tell you something. When it hits a high, you can't just hop into it. You have to wait for it to dip. And you will come in and buy the dip. You always buy the dip. Because if it goes high, it has to come back down, dip a little, for it to come back to where it was and shoot back up. You don't know that phrase, you buy low, sell high? It's the exact same thing. When it gets high like that, people are selling. So that means the price is decreasing. So if you were to buy high, everybody else is selling, you would lose money because the value of it is going down. So you buy low, you sell high. When it's high like that at 49K, you wait for it to come down, then you can enter and then move up with everybody else. Let me know if that makes sense. Like all those little things that I'm doing, I'm a visual person, that's how I learn. So I hope I'm helping somebody out there as well. So as you're waiting for these big dips, I want you to actually do your research as well. Do not go into the market blind. I want to say this a million times. If y'all can correctly guess the amount of times I say that, drop it down in the comment section, okay? But like, do not go into the market blind, please. Now, what can you do? You can study each coin or study whichever coin you're interested in studying. So there's this thing called the white paper of a coin, and it's like a long PDF explaining exactly each coin, its history, what it has to offer, and so much more. So search up Bitcoin white paper or Ripple white paper or whatever. Search that up and study the coin. Study what it's done, because literally studying the past will prepare you for what has to come in the future. This is just market structure. This is just me trading the past almost 2 years. Y'all know the saying, history repeats itself. The market does the exact same thing. It does the exact same thing. And y'all know I'm all for giving y'all the tea. I'm all for putting y'all into game, okay? But let me tell you guys how I got started when investing in crypto and Forex. I actually joined a company and they teach you how to trade in all these different markets. But since we're talking about cryptos right now, let's talk about just cryptos. They have this thing called the DCX Academy. That's Digital Currency Academy. And they, oh my God, y'all. Have y'all heard of the guy called Ivan Paychecks? That was the first ever guy to have a Bitcoin to Bitcoin real estate sale. So he bought a property in Miami in 2017. It was the first ever person to actually purchase a property with Bitcoin. He is our mentor who tells us and helps us learn and study the market more. So he uses this software called Swipecoin and literally tells us when to buy and sell Bitcoin. But also Bitcoin, Ripple, and Ethereum. And I'm gonna show y'all screenshots of examples. Remember the beginning of this video when I said that I caught the move of Bitcoin from like 38,000 to 43,000? That was because homeboy, but also his scanner called out a trade literally the night before Tesla bought it. I don't know how he knew. I really don't even know how he knew. But he called out that trade. The next day it smashed to that point, and even more than that. Also, I analyzed Bitcoin on my own. Like I say, I'm perfecting my craft. I'm in no way, shape, or form perfect. No, I am not. I am still learning. The market is ever changing. Even though, yes, it repeats the past, it's still ever changing. You feel me? I actually entered Bitcoin when it was 34,000, and that's just on my MetaTrader 4. But I entered around that price as well on my Coinbase, Robinhood, and Binance as well. So if you want to learn more on how to use the Swipecoin scanner and the app that we use to get trades and how to trade Bitcoin. Remember how I said trading, not investing? We invest, yes, we do, but we also trade, and you can make more money with trading. So if you're interested in learning more about the Swipecoin scalper and you want to learn more about trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, DM me on IG and say, hey, peace, I came from YouTube. I'm interested in learning more about crypto. That's it, y'all. Just tell me that and I'm gonna put y'all onto game, because that's literally what this channel is for. Putting y'all onto game, okay? So yeah, when you buy Bitcoin, holds, never folds. Hold for long term. Like if you're investing, remember, investing for long term. If you're investing into Bitcoin, you want to hold it for as long as you want. Right now, Bitcoin is worth $50,000. It's projected to hit $100,000 before June 2021. I recommend y'all get into this before the train leaves the station. Like I said, be careful. So now, on to my little special little trick, little thing that I do to earn interest on crypto, which a lot of people don't know about. Guys, I've been studying this market for a minute now. There are a few websites that you can use to earn interest on crypto. So that include BlockFi. BlockFi has an 8.6 annual interest rate, and that's like, I'm gonna let y'all do the math, okay? 8.6 annual return rate. The stock market is not even return that amount of money in a year, okay? And you get 8.6 amount for your crypto, which even move faster than that. There's also Celsius, yes, like degrees Celsius. Yeah, just Celsius though. There's also this thing called Nexo. There's just 3 websites and apps that you can use to earn interest on your crypto. Of course, do your research. Don't just take my word and run for it. I want you guys to be free independent thinkers as well. So go do your research. I'm just throwing some ideas out there for you guys to do a little bit of research. So what are the risks of cryptos? Because I feel like I've said the good stuff, but you're like, peace, it can't all be good. Like what's up? Like what's the tea? Like there has to be something wrong with Bitcoin. There is something wrong with Bitcoin. Okay? Yeah. Like I said, Bitcoin is not a scam. There are some scammers out there. All right, there are some scammers. But it's not a scam. The risk of investing in cryptos or Bitcoin is like it's volatile. Like with any little news, hype, or anything, it just shoots up or down. Literally Tesla, he made it shoot up $5,000 because of his announcement. Okay, so it's really, really volatile. That's why you have to be prepared before you go in. You cannot go in blind. There's also no customer service because, like I said, it's decentralized, so nobody's really controlling it. The people are the one controlling it. It's really a true democracy if you think about it. But it's decentralized, so there is no customer service. If you lose your Bitcoin, you lose your Bitcoin. If something happens, it happens. Like you can't be like, hey, Amazon customer service, can I? No. No, like there's no one to call. It's literally on you. It falls solely on you. Yes, y'all, Bitcoin is definitely something that I recommend you investing into. First, please and please, I beg of you, do your research. Do not hop into it blind. If you have any questions, drop it down below. I want to help you. That's the reason why I made this video. Like there are no dumb questions. Drop it down below. Be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, comment, subscribe. It really, really does help and pushes out my video. I do not want to be a small YouTuber, y'all. I really don't. Y'all, right now, I have about 227 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for subscribing. But I don't know, like I'm destined for bigger things. So please, please, and please just like, comment, subscribe, engage with this content because it really does push my video out. It really, really does help me. I have a lot more videos coming out. Like I told y'all, I have a segment titled Why Did I Learn This in School? So I have videos like investing, making money, saving money, how to make money as a teenager, how to make money as a college student. So much stuff that I do not want y'all to miss out on. And if you don't want to do that, then just subscribe to the channel and to the fam, you know? But also, yo, right now as I'm filming this, it is Valentine's Day. And I have a little thing I want to show y'all, okay? Right now, the price of Bitcoin today, Valentine's Day, is $49,000. In 2020, it was $10,000. 2019, it was $3,500. If you like this video and you want more of this every single Monday-ish, every single Monday, I have a segment called Money Mondays, something related to money, finance, bettering yourself financially. And if you're interested in seeing that kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe for more because it is coming every single Monday. Yes, y'all, check out my other videos. Today's quote is gonna be, life is what happens when you're busy making plans. So don't be afraid to just go out and do what you want to do and thrive, and don't be so stuck on the this must happen, this must happen, this must happen. Just live a little bit, you know, just live. But yes, that was the end of the video. If you made it this far, drop a Biddy is litty in the comment section below so I know that you're a real one. I'm gonna say it again, Biddy is litty because Bitcoin is lit, okay? Bitcoin is lit and I want y'all to be part of the party. Join the party, sweetie. And yeah, that was the video. I have more videos coming out for y'all, especially on Mondays, Money Mondays. If you like that, y'all know the drill. Follow me on the gram. It's gonna be right here. But yes, y'all, until next time, peace out.